On Friday, January 28th, at 9:31 a.m., one man did the impossible and emailed everyone in their school district with one single link in an email. But what was embedded in this link? What was the aftermath of such an email? Why is this such a big deal? And why is my ass hurting? Well, let's start at the start. The email was virtually blank with a single link to a Google document. This Google document had text images of Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up. Very funny, I know. This document had just been sent to every single student in the school district. But not only that, the teachers and administration as well. So soon enough, every single email had a single document with Rick Astley's beautifully pixelated face on it. This document could be edited by anyone who acquired it. There were no limits as to what could be put onto the document. You could change the name, you could add images, you could add text, you could add links, you could really add or take away whatever you wanted. Anarchy, if you will. People began to add images to their heart's desire. Here are some of my favorites. Elmo, communism, cool image, and whatever the fuck this thing is. Some text was also added, none of which is particularly interesting. Also, may I note that nothing, at least to my knowledge, inappropriate was added to the document, which honestly is kind of surprising, considering that these are all high schoolers. There is also a link. Very funny. But with a single document in the hands of every student and admin in the district, what happens next? As the old saying goes, when given an email, you reply. So people began innocently replying to the email, mostly showing confusion over the entire situation.
It was so sweet. Oh no, it's a Rickroll.
I just heard like 20 phones ring in the middle of class. The amount of email addresses present here is very concerning.
I can see a preview of the doc under the link.
Very interesting.
This is why I set my phone to do not disturb lol.
Time to turn off notifs.
Giant, gay, Among Us cake.
Furry.
It's Shek playing the saxophone actually.
What is this?
IDK. Also, but why?
But of course, all good things must come to an end.
Dear members of the community, I am sorry for the disruption to your learning that has occurred because of this message. Disciplinary measures are being taken. Anyone else who continues this thread or uses the reply to all function to continue it may face similar discipline for abuse of the school's computer use policy. Please return to your schoolwork and use the computers and network access we provide to further your learning.
It was now known anybody who replied was now doomed to some kind of punishment that they couldn't even imagine. So of course, somebody replied.
Okay, we'll stop. Right guys? Winky face.
Now you may be asking yourself, why would somebody still send an email after being explicitly told not to? Well, the answer is quite simple. Minecraft Trident. But why is neither here or there. The email was sent, and whoever sent it was going to be punished. But then, another email.
Right. Right. Right.
This single word would begin a controversy discussing what a fair punishment is for sending right to everyone in the school district. What is the punishment for replying, you may be asking? Well, it depends on who you ask. Anyone who sent an email before the callout email was sent could have either had their email privileges taken away or nothing. Nothing at all, no punishment. Anyone after the email, however, would have gotten a much bigger surprise. These two got in-school suspensions. Many students argued that sure, they obviously shouldn't have replied to the email after it was explicitly said that they shouldn't have. But an in-school suspension? Just for saying right? Like, come on, there are harassment claims that have no resolution, and the administration is worrying about somebody saying right in an email chain. Of course, many of the students were peeved because of this, and a movement to get the student out of ISS was born. The movement began half as a joke to poke fun at the administration, and half serious. Soon enough, a petition was made, and many pleas to get the student out of ISS were made. But, as with most jokes, someone just had to take it too far. A YouTube video asking to get the student out of ISS included personal Discord messages, and the emails of every student in the school were shown in the video. This is obviously not okay, so another movement was made to get this post down. Many people reported it to YouTube, and many others pleaded that whoever made it should take it down. And just like that, the dream of taking the student out of ISS was dead. Nobody wanted to be associated with it. Emails were written, notes were taken, and observations were made. There was also a separate email sent out to everybody, but nobody gave a shit about that one, and the student got away scot-free, as far as I know. And with that, a new story was made. A story of an email that caused way more ruckus than it should have, and with a document named 12 bottles of beer on the wall.